Hello, loves. Welcome to another episode of The Random. My name is Mary Ann Awor Odoyo, and thank you for joining me today. I want us to explore a topic that has been on my mind lately. I don't know if it is controversial or it's not. Let's explore sexual awareness, sex as a topic, sex, sexuality, sexual energy, sexual awareness. Growing up, I think sex has been a taboo language, taboo topic for me personally. And it hasn't really been because I have been told that don't talk about this, don't do this. It just has been a very subliminal thing, like how people would act around that topic, how adults would do, like how adults would respond to that topic. But I find now I'm in that shoe. I'm like, we're the new adults. And for me, this topic feels different. I am finding myself in a position where I'm aware of sexuality and sex in a very, like, allowing myself to view it in a different light. It doesn't feel like taboo for me. It is not for me anyway. And I really just want to explore this topic and to really look at what sex is, what this energy, what this thing, the essence of sex. I think sex in its nature is beautiful. It's a connection. It is when I imagine what sex would look like, if it had form, it would be something very feminine, vital, youthful, very red, passionate, fiery, and it could be slow, gentle. I get in my head, I get the image of like a woman, like when you picture a dark feminine goddess. It's a woman in shades of black and red, very vital, very feminine, very beautiful, powerful, passionate. That is very fiery. That is what it looks like to me in my head. And I find that even when I'm watching movies, cartoons, there's a way as a person, as a woman, I respond to sex. And it's not just something that's in passing, it is something that I am presently aware of. I see how I respond to it. I see how I'm interacting with it. And I just feel like I'm stepping into the awareness. It's not really taboo. It is a very powerful energy. It is, how people respond to sex? You respond to it that way because, like, it is that its energy refuses to be overlooked. You either shun it and you're afraid of it, or you feel lustful, or there's a way people respond to it. There's a way people respond to the topic. There's a way people respond to it because it's a very present and vital energy, and it cannot be overlooked. It can't. I mean, I don't know. I just thought I should talk about this because it's something that I have been like presently aware of. I am currently aware of myself changing, how I interact with myself, with my femininity, and how I am now aware of myself as a person, as a woman, as a this awareness that is growing in me now that was not there before. And part of it is about sexuality and deconstructing what it has been for me growing up and finding new meaning and interacting with this energy in a healthy way, because I understand it is something very passionate, very fiery, very powerful, very magnetic. And I refuse to think it is something to be ashamed of, or it is something to hide or to shame, or like really, as a child growing up, I've gotten a lot of subliminal messaging about how sex is wrong, it's bad, how it's sinful. It's not sinful unless you make it, it's not really wrong unless you abuse it. And I think what makes people or pushes people into abusing this beautiful thing is an awareness of what it is over trying to, you can't overlook what is right in your face, trying to overlook it, making it a non-issue, but deep down it is something you want to explore, something. It's not something to hide. It's not something to hide. It is beautiful. And I really feel we should sit in a place where we are able to let things come to light. You don't have to respond to things in the ways your parents have, in the ways your siblings do. You don't have to do things in the ways people have done them before. No, no. I don't really even know the essence of this message, but I remember just, well, a few moments ago, thinking this is something I would really like to explore and to talk about in the random, because there's that awareness coming from somewhere. There's that awareness in me now of sexuality, of how I respond to this topic, of how I even look at it, you know? Yeah. This is like a random rant, really. Thank you for joining me today. Bye.